Well, you got a couple games under your belt as a Kentucky Wildcat. Just how has that felt for you?
It feels good knowing that I can come out, play free, have fun with the guys. Just come out and just win.
Defense has been a big point of emphasis this week. Obviously, film and Cal talking. Obviously, you're kind of the defensive guy. How do you think you've been on that end of the floor in particular?
I've been doing good, but there's still things I need to work on. He's pointing them out to me, and I'm just trying to fix them each game I go.
Cal talked about kind of your role on that end of the floor and how you using your voice. How do you think you've been kind of growing in that area?
I feel like I've been talking pretty well on the court, but I feel like I could talk more. I could get my teammates talking more, so that's one thing I'm going to start working on.
Cal said that you guys were kind of looking to make a statement down here, so that you wanted that when fans started watching this team, you guys had a chance, that you guys had a chance to be something special. Do you guys think through 2 games that you have kind of made that statement?
I feel like we still have more to improve on and more things that we can learn. And, it's still early in the season, so we haven't gotten near to anything that we will be, mid-season or late season.
What are you hoping to prove, I guess, down here and I guess just in particular?
We're just proving to ourselves right now that we can play together. We're finding our lineups, just having fun, filling out what each other's good at, So I feel like this is more for us to see where we're at.
Getting into some of the fun stuff, I asked your dad to ask a funny question. He said, name your granny's favorite side dish.
Hot water cornbread.
And why is that?
She makes the best cornbread that I've ever had in my life.
Obviously, family is important to you. I know that your brother's really close to you. Just what kind of relationship do you have with him, and how important has he been to kind of your growth as a basketball player?
He's very important in my life. He's always been somebody that I can look up to. I can call him whenever. He calls me whenever to check up. So just knowing that he's in my corner and he'll always be in my corner is something that I really, I truly love that.
His journey as a basketball player is, that's been known. And how have you leaned on him to kind of, show you the ropes a little bit about what it's like to be a high-level basketball player and go through as a D1 player?
He's been places that I haven't been, so I'm still learning things from him. He's still teaching me, and even though we're different players, we play differently, but he's still teaching me things that I need to know.
It's my understanding that football has been a big part of your life growing up, and just how, what kind of football player were you back in the day?
I was a quarterback, receiver, safety. I like to run. I like to catch the ball. I like moss people. So, and on defense, I like filling the gap, hitting people. So I'm pretty physical.
Was there a moment in your life where you were like, man, I gotta pick one sport? Like, why was it basketball at the end of the day?
Freshman year, I picked a sport. I found out that the football players wanted to hurt me. That was in our district, so I was like, no, I'm not playing anymore. Plus, I feel like you have longevity, so I picked basketball.
How far do you think you could have gone in football?
I feel like I could have gone pro. In my opinion, I would have put in the work to get there, just like I am with basketball.
What position would you have chosen? Obviously, you had a bunch, but what do you think you would have chosen?
It's tough between receiver and quarterback.
What makes you an elite quarterback, and what makes you an elite receiver?
I'm an elite receiver because I'm pretty fast and I can catch very good, and I can jump high. So throw it a deep route, I'm catching it, I'm coming down with it. And quarterback, I can read the field. I'm good at, reading other players, so I know how to lead people with the pass. I know how to put it on the outside shoulder, back shoulder, all that.
Was there an NFL team you grew up rooting for?
No.
Why is that?
I just never wasn't into watching pro football.
You just all about playing?
Yeah.
Got you. Switching gears a little bit back to basketball, Adu is somebody that a lot of people didn't know a whole lot about him when he signed with Kentucky. Just what have you seen from his game and kind of his growth on the court this summer?
He's very athletic and he has great length. he's good on both ends of the court, actually. So just him coming in and showing everybody that he's an actual player too is very good for him.
He told me that he thinks he can get up to 6'10" and that he's modeling his game after Kevin Durant. Do you think Adu has a Kevin Durant future in his future?
I don't know how many more Kevin Durant's in him. I don't know how many more Kevin Durant's there will be, but if that's his goal, I wish he could fulfill that dream of his.
Chris, Chris is somebody that you're coming in with. You've gotten familiar with, McDonald's games and Jordan games and all that stuff. Just kind of what has that bond been like, kind of coming in with another top-end five-star recruit?
It's fun being on the court with him and off the court. We have fun together. He actually has a little bit of a personality. We're still trying to get each other out each other's shell a little bit, but it's just fun being around him.
What kind of makes him a special basketball player?
He's very aggressive, and he knows how to score the ball, and he knows how to guard. So he's very athletic, strong, and he just has good energy.
Yeah, both of you guys are kind of physically ready. That's not really a common trait for freshmen. What do you think that's a product of, that you guys are just physically building, I guess kind of mentally as well? It feels like both of you guys have been praised kind of endlessly about just how advanced you are and how mature you guys both are.
It feels great, actually, knowing that we can fit in at the college level and we could be one of the next, Kentucky basketball players that make an impact on the program. So just coming in and being the best player we can be, it means a lot.
Xavier, having him to show you the ropes as kind of a lead guard here at Kentucky. Just what has that been like, and what's your relationship like with Xavier?
Great having Xavier right there, because if I have a problem with anything, he'll be there to help me. I can ask him how to read the defense or how he'll play on defense, So he'll give me a good answer every time.
How comfortable are you on ball? It feels like, every time you touch it, you know what to do with it. Just how comfortable are you as that kind of the primary ball handler?
I'm getting more comfortable every game I play, every practice I play. I'm still asking Xavier, how would he do this play, or who would he pass it to on this play, but just getting more comfortable every time I get the ball coming up the court.
Antonio Ruiz is another newcomer. He's kind of coming in with you guys. He's known as an offense-first guy. What have you seen from his game that you like?
He can shoot it great. He's one of the lights-out shooters that we have on the team. And he can get bouncy sometimes. He get on the rim.
And CJ is obviously another shooter on this team. What have you seen from him, and kind of how good is it to see him out on the floor after knowing what he went through this past year?
I loved it because he gave good energy on both ends of the court. Even though he's one of the best shooters on the team, he still made the extra pass so somebody else could get a three off. So just knowing that we have selfless players on the team is really fun to play with.
Cal said today at Shoot Around that this team has more players capable of coming off pin downs for catch and shoot looks than any that he's had at Kentucky. Obviously, you are one of those guys capable of doing that. Just kind of what does it mean to you that you are the shooter that you are, but there's also a lot of the other shooters that you guys have on this team. There's so many other threats on the perimeter.
It just shows everybody how versatile this team is. We all can play in many positions, so just being positionless players really.
How confident are you as a shooter?
I'm very confident. I'm still building confidence every time I touch the ball.